Somebody said they wanted to see more videos with Kat. Hi, Kat. Like, they asked me what her name was, and I said Kat with a K. So you know what they did? Like, so they got my name on the door. Watch this. I thought it was so adorable. There's Kat. Look, they put Kat on the door. This is one of these customers I absolutely love. Look at all this backing room. Look at all this parking space. I stayed here overnight. It was so quiet. The stars are back out in the sky. Oh, look, I think you can really see them now. Stars are back out up in the sky. Yeah. I'm in Wisconsin. I went home for a few days. I went home over the weekend. Drove back up to Omaha. Went to Wisconsin. Now I'm picking up and going back to Omaha. So that's like crazy miles in just a couple days. But yeah, pretty stars. But one of the things that happens sometimes is the brokers, they don't really give you all the numbers. They don't give you all the numbers on the load. So now I gotta wait for somebody in my company to get a hold of the broker to yeah, it's my back call. Anyway, the reason for this video is Bay is in financial struggles. I saw a couple trucks that actually like had cardboard over top of their door with a different name on the company. I talked to a couple drivers that either work at Bay or formerly work at Bay, and it sounds like that they're not doing well. One of the drivers I know, he left because of bad miles. You know, a lot of companies right now, it's been 3 years of really bad trucking industry life, and you know, a lot of companies I keep hearing, Titan and Millis and CFI, Prime, you know, a lot of these companies don't have the miles that they used to, but they didn't really scale back on the number of drivers that they have. A lot of them are training companies, so they keep bringing in people. Why? Because apparently they get paid. Allegedly, through one of the bills, there's a couple different laws that they get paid through to train people. And as I just had another video with one of the drivers from Go Express, Matt, you know, there is no trucking shortage. He's from OIDA, you know, and he was talking about there is no trucking shortage. It's a myth. So if you're gonna swap companies, if you're looking to get into trucking, go into a truck stop, interview some drivers, try to figure out where you want to go, where's best to go. People are asking me, like, where should I go for training? The truth is, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, because a lot of the training companies sound like they don't have miles. So you commit to a contract to go to a training company, and you know, you're not making any money that first year and a half, depending on the contract. You know, Rail used to have a 150,000 mile contract. I don't know if they still do. If they do, and not having any miles, you know, normally 150,000 miles would take you a year and a half, maybe, like maybe 14, 15 months. Now, if they're not getting miles, that would be like 2 years, you know. So I really don't know. I can say that my company still has miles. That's awesome for me. If you're interested, you have to have 2 years of experience, no accidents, no tickets. If there's anything on your record, they won't take you. Because right now, trucking companies can be that picky. And I am finding that there are drivers that keep hopping from company to company to company, and because the companies can be picky right now, they're not interested in taking people like that. They want people that are going to stay. And they want, a lot of times too, if you're constantly hopping from company to company, you look like the problem. It's one thing to be someplace for years and be like, oh man, it was good and then it went bad. It's one thing to be someplace for years and be like, hey, you know what? I just got bored with the route I was on, or, you know, the miles disappeared, or, you know, the pay isn't as good as what it used to be, or they took away bonuses, whatever. There's a reason for you to leave a particular company. When you just hop from company to company every 5-6 months and you just say, oh, they were all bad, well, what do you think's going to happen? You're going to stay with them for 3 or 4 months, and then you're going to complain that they're bad too. And, you know, they don't want that. So, you know, the trucking industry downslide is continuing, guys. It's continuing, and I wish you all well. I wish everybody would make some money. You know, comment down below, let me know, do you guys have miles at your company? I have a friend who's a lease op over at, I believe it's CMT, which is like it's a Midwest regional running Tyson load. So if you're interested in that, comment down below. We'll see if we can hook people up with some miles. Alright, you stay safe, guys, and I'll talk to you later. And I hope to see you out here trucking along. Bye.